part of a group of friends that we call ourselves the Vermilion County Chain Gang. One of the things we found we had in common is that we broke the law. Nothing serious, just failure to stop at a red light, driving too fast, failure to signal to change lanes. But we have strong wives, and our wives decided we need to go into rehab to straighten our thinking out. And they were going to be our instructors. What they decided they were going to do is going to teach us how to crochet, also known as daisy chain. And we were supposed to take what we learned in one part of our life and use it to apply in another part of our life to make our thinking better. And this is what, as a joke, this is what we did, our Vermilion County Chain Gang. And we also had in common that we had a work rope when we work in the yard to haul logs and trees around with. And we found out that you could shorten 24 foot of rope into just 6 foot using the chain, or the daisy chain. And the daisy chain is pretty simple. You have a loop, push the binding in through the loop to create another loop, push it in, create another loop, and that's how you shorten your rope. To haul a log, have your daisy chain, push the standing in through the loop you have on the end. They have a loop, a permanent loop on both ends, and that creates a running loop, which is a timber hitch. And you slide your rope down over how timber hitches work. And in order to guide the control of the log you're pulling, you need to do a half hitch on the front of the log so you can control it. And then on the daisy chain, you pull it out, you increase the length of this end loop, create a half hitch, goes over that loop, and then when you tighten up the half hitch, that's now the working part, and it locks down on that loop. Half hitches are an easy knot, not even a knot, they're an easy bind to undo, and it makes your work easier. And also, with just the rope, it's a small diameter and it digs into the hand. With the daisy chain, it's a thicker working rope to grab a hold of. It's like a handle. And that's how you haul your log away. You wrap your arm around it, even slide your hand down to where the daisy chain is, and that gives you an extra grip for pulling heavy objects. Just haul it away. The same is true when you're trying to haul brush away. You lay it on the ground where you stack the ends close together, and you just loop it around and tie them off. Undo the loop, different hauling logs in there. Bring it up, and if you can find a limb, lid off, helps hold the rope in place. Bring the rope together, bring a bite through. Loop on the end, tighten it down, and then the half hitch again. Half hitch tightens up around that leg. That's now solid and anchored. also use that same principle in a different technique, but it's the same thing actually, on trying to haul a brick away. Preparing your bricks away to where you're not having a single strand digging in you. It's 3 times as thick and wide.